Hello my dear students, welcome again to my class. Due to some technical issue, the last part of our video on our last class, it was date 15th June. Last part of the video was missing, so today I will rediscuss again so that you don't face any problem while solving those sums. So it was exercise 6D. Exercise 6D, from question number 10 it was missing, so today I will rediscuss this part once again. So you see the question. It is given, Rakesh purchased a box of 16 kg of apples. If 1 kg and 789 gram of apples were found spoiled and 10 kg 56 gram were consumed, how much apples in kg were left? So you have to find how much apples were left. So question number 10 solution, you see given, it is given in your book, you see that the total weight of the box of apple is, right, given total weight of the box of apple equals to 16 kg. It is given in your book, you see that the total weight of the box of apple is given as 16 kg. So now we will find, it is given here that the 1 kg and 789 grams of apple were found spoiled. So you write, and weight of apples found spoiled is given as 1 kg 789 gram. 1 kg 789 gram. So question is to find this one in kg, so I will convert this one into kg. So we know if I simply convert it into kg, it will be plus this one will be divided by 1000. 1 kg equals to 1000 gram. So if I divide it by 1000, it will be in kg. That means 1.789 kg. So first of all, I will convert this one into kg. Weight of apple found spoiled is 1 kg and 789 gram. So I simply divided it by 1000 so that I can convert it into kg. So now next part, that it is given 10 kg and 56 gram were consumed. So 10 kg and 56 gram of apples were consumed. So you write, and weight of apple weight of apple consumed. Weight of apple consumed is equals to, it is given 10 kg 56 gram. 10 kg 56 gram. 10 kg and 56 gram. So if I convert this one, it will be 10 kg plus 56 by 1000, and then unit will be kg. That means 10.056 kg. 10.056 kg. So now we will find the total weight of the apple which were consumed and which were spoiled. So simply you write, therefore simply we will add these two. So you write, therefore total weight of the apple consumed and spoiled equals to amount of weight consumed, it is 10.056 kg plus, and it is 1.789 kg. 1.789 kg. So it is there 10.6 10.056 kg plus 1.789 kg. So if I add these two, I'll get 9 plus 6, it is 15, 5, 1 in my hand, 8 plus 5, 13 and 1, 14, 4, again 1 in my hand, 7 plus 0, it is 7 plus 1, 8, then 10 and 1, it is 11, 11.845 kg, 11.845 kg. So this is the weight of apple consumed and spoilt. So now question is to find how many apples left. That means from 16 kg, total weight was 16 kg. So from 16 kg we will subtract this amount, the amount of the weight of the apple consumed and spoilt. So therefore question is how much apples left. So you write apples left equals to total kg was 16 minus 11.845 kg. 16 minus 11.845 kg. So from 16 I'll subtract 11.845. So we know if we want to subtract, I'll fill this place with zeros. Okay. So now if I carry 1, there will be 10. So 10 minus 5, it is 5. They are left 9. 9 minus 4, it is 5. Then again they are left 9. 9 minus 8, it is 1. They are left 5. 5 minus 1, it is 4. So 4.155 kg. So answer is 4.155 kg. Okay, now question number 11. A milkman has 25 liters and 300 ml milk. He gave 9 liter and 350 ml to one consumer and 11 liter 400 ml to another consumer. So how much milk does he have now? So first of all, you will write that a milkman has 25 liters. So total amount of milk he had is 25 liter and 300 ml. Then next, the amount of milk used is 9 liter and 350 ml to one customer and 11 liter 400 ml he sold to another customer. So you simply add these two, and the last line it will be, question is how much milk does he have now. So he have equals to, you write the amount of milk he have equals to 2 liter and 300 ml. If you convert this one into liter, it will be 25 liter and 300 ml, it will be 25.300 liter. And if you simply add these two, you will get another value. You simply subtract, you will get the answer. You try it by yourself, same like this one, same like this ones. First of all, you have to convert them into liter, then you simply divide, you will get the divide not, you simply add the rest two and you subtract from the original one. It is 25 liter and 300 ml. So now question number 12, it is given Shalini spent rupees 835.75 on buying clothes and rupees 309.15 on buying fruits and vegetables and rupees 168.90 on buying sweets and rupees 60.50 on transportation. So she had 3 500 rupee notes. So amount she had is equals to 3 500 rupee notes. 3 500 rupee notes means 3 into 500, that means she had 1500. She had the amount he had with her is 1500. So from 1500 you will subtract these expenditures. So you question number 12. Right, given total amount Shalini had is given as rupee how many? 300 rupee how many notes? Sorry, 500 rupee 3 notes. That means 3 into 500, which is equals to 3 5s are 15. So it is 1500. So now we will calculate the, you see, she spent 835.75 on buying clothes. Then he spent on fruits and vegetable is 309.15. So this is her expenditure. So we will count all of them together. So you write therefore her expenditure is equals to her expenditure. We will calculate all. Simply we will add all her expenditure is rupees. So from you will start from one side, it is given 835.75, 835.75 plus the next one is the amount she spent on buying fruits and vegetable. It is 309.15. 309.15. Then next part you see it is on buying sweets. She spent rupees 168.90. 168.90. Then next it is rupees 60.50 on transportation plus 60.50 on transportation. This is her expenditure. So you simply add these two. So if I add all of them, I will get 835.75, then 309.15, then 168.90, and last one it is 60.50. So if I simply add all this, I will get 5 plus 5 it is 10, 0, 1 in my hand, 9 plus 1 10, 10 plus 7 17, 17 plus 5 it is 22, 1 23. So 3 will be there, 2 in my hand, decimal is there. 9 plus 5 it is 14. So you add these two. 9 plus 8 it is 17. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 plus 2 it is 24. Again 2 in my hand. 6, 6, 12 plus 3 it is 15, 16, 17, 7. 1 in my hand. 8, 9, 10, 11 and 1 12 and 1 13. So 1374.30, which is equals to rupees 1374.30. So this is her expenditure, 1374.30. So now the question is to find how much money left with her. So this is her total money. This much she spent. That means if I subtract from 1500, 1374.30, see I will get the answer. So last line will be therefore amount left with her equals to, amount left with her is equals to this one minus, it will be rupees 1500 minus 1374.30. 1374.30. So if I simply subtract from 1500, it will be 1374.30. So there I have to put 20. So if I simply 0 minus 0 it is 0, 10 minus 3 it is 7, 9 minus 4 it is 5, then 9 minus 7 it is 11, 8, 9, 2, there 4 minus 3 it is 1, 125.70, 125.70. So amount is rupees 125.70. So this is the amount left with her after doing this much expenditure. So answer is 125.70. Now question number 16, high order thinking. So question is, what will come in place of the question mark in the following? So there is a question, so both sides are there. So one side, this number is missing. You see one question mark is given. Simply you have to solve this one, and you have to find that what number I will put here so that this expression remains true. So you simply solve this one, you will get the answer. So question number 16. This expression is given 54 point question mark is there, then 3. 54 point question mark there, then 543. Then it is 5.43 equals to 603.26. 603.26. So you simply solve this one, you keep this one 54 point question mark then 3. You solve, you just simply keep this one, you add these two, 543.543 and this one is 5.43. So after point to decimal digit, simply I have to add this one, 3 4 5 6 7 8 4 5. So it is 548.43 equals to 603.26. So simply I add these two terms, I got that one, it is 543.43. So now I will transpose this one. From this side I will take this one to that side. So 54 point question mark then 3, you keep it here. Do you see this one very carefully? It is plus 548.43. I will change the side. There is one side equal to 2. So this is one side, this is the other side. So if I change the side, if the sign is plus, then it will be minus. If the sign is minus, then it will be plus. So I am changing side, I am bringing it here. So it is plus 548.43, it will be minus 548.43. So this one, first of all, I will write it in its own place. It is 603.26. This side, this one I am changing, this one I am transposing from one side to the other side. So it is plus, it will be minus 543.43. 548.43. I simply transpose this one from here to that side. This one, first of all, I will write. This one, by changing the sign, I will write this one. Okay. So now we rub this one. So now I will solve this part. This one you keep 54 point question mark 3. Simply solve this one. This is subtract. This one minus this one. We know how to do subtract. So simply I will do it in rough. It is 548.43. If I subtract one from the other, it is 16. 6 minus 3, it is 3. Then there it is 2. I will bring one. It will be 12. 12 minus 4, it is 8. They are left 2. Again I will bring one, it will be 12. 12 minus 8, it is 4. Then they are left how much? 9. 9 minus 4 is 5. 54.83. 54.83. So there will be 54.83. Now you see, this one and this one equal. So when we say two numbers are equal, if both of them are same, for example, I wrote 73, they are also I wrote 73. So when I can say these two number equal, if this one, their first digit, their tens digit is 7, they are also 7. Their unit digit is 3, they are also 3. Then only I can say they are equal. If they are changed like this 83 and they are given 63, I cannot say these two numbers are equal. Whenever I will put this equals, and that means both these are equal. The tens digit and the unit digit in both the case are equal. So now you see in this case 5 is there in tens place, they are also 5. 4 is there, they are also 4. They are question mark, okay, I don't know. They are this 3 is there, there also 3 is there. That means which one is missing? There are 8 and there are question mark. That means 8 is missing. So we can write directly. So therefore 8 will come in place of question mark. Eight will come in place of question mark. Hope you understood this one. Okay, now question number 17. The perimeter of a figure is the sum of the length of it, all of its sides. So we know perimeter. Perimeter means sum of the length of all of the sides. We know this one. Then it is given also here that perimeter means sum of the all lengths. So the perimeter of a given figure is given as 28 and there is a figure. So you see there is a figure like this. So sides are given as 45 mm, then 5 centimeter and 6 millimeter. Then this side it is given 10 centimeter and 4 millimeter. And this side we don't know. Okay, this side is given as 35 mm and this side we don't know. I'll write it as x. I'll write it as x. So perimeter is given in centimeter. So we'll simply convert all of them in centimeter. So no need to convert in different. While doing, we'll do the conversion. So first of all, I'll let the unknown side. This is the unknown side. We'll let it as x centimeter. Let the unknown side be x centimeter. Let the unknown side be x centimeter. Okay. So we know sum of all the sides, since sum of all the sides equals to perimeter. Sum of all the side is equals to perimeter. So sum of all the side, that means I have to write one by one. So let me start from x. From this side I will start. So first of all I will write x, then 45 mm millimeter, then okay, you write x centimeter. It will be, you have to conversion. So I am not doing it different sheet. Simply on the main I will do the conversion. 45 millimeter, then 10 centimeter, 4 millimeter, then 5 centimeter, 6 millimeter, and last one it is 35 millimeter, which is equals to how much? Perimeter is given as 28 centimeter. 28 centimeter. 28 centimeter. So I have to convert all of them to centimeter. There it one is this is in millimeter, this one also millimeter, this one also millimeter. So I will simply convert them into millimeter. So we know that 1 millimeter is equal to 1 by 10 centimeter. 1 millimeter equals to 1 by 10 centimeter. That means to convert it into millimeter I have to divide them by, to convert into centimeter I have to divide them by 10. So x is in centimeter, no need to do anything. X centimeter. 45 millimeter, that means 4.5 centimeter. I am simply dividing it by 10. I am not doing this one directly, I am doing. In case of millimeter, you have to divide that one by 10. So directly I am writing 4.5 centimeter. There are 10 centimeter, it is there 10 centimeter, but this one 4 millimeter. So if I convert this one, you see 10 it is in centimeter and 4 millimeter, that one I have to convert it into centimeter. That one I have to convert it into centimeter. So that means if I solve this one, it will be 10 centimeter plus 4 by 10 centimeter. So if I break this one, it will be 10.4 centimeter. So I will write directly here 10 centimeter and 4 millimeter means 10.4 centimeter. Conversion to you did earlier, in earlier exercise you did, so directly I am doing here 10 centimeter. In exam you can do it in your main there also, or you can do it in RAF also, it's up to you. So 10 centimeter and 4 millimeter means 10.4 centimeter. Next one, it is 5 centimeter and 6 millimeter, so I can write it as 5.6 centimeter. Then it is 35 millimeter. 35 millimeter means this one I will divide by 10. 35 divided by 10 means 3.5 centimeter, which is equals to 28 centimeter. Now you see all the units are same. They are also centimeter, there also it is centimeter, everywhere there is centimeter. So I can solve this one, simply I can add it. So x plus 4.5 plus 10.4, this one this part I will do addition from here to here. So if I simply add this 4.5, 10.4, 5.6 and last one it is 3.5. So I simply, if I add all of them, you see 4.5, I wrote 10.4, 5.6 and 3.5. So now I will add 6 plus 4, it is 10, 5 plus 5 it is 10, 10 plus 10 it is 22 in my hand, decimal will be there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 4, again 1 left. So it is 24.0, that means 24 centimeters. So I will write directly 24 centimeter. 24.0, but no need to write. So simply I am writing 24 and this side it is 28. So if I solve this one, x will be, if I transpose this one from this side to that side, it is plus 24. If I change the side, it will be minus 24. So you write 28 minus 24, which is equals to 28 minus 24 is equals to 4 centimeter. 4 centimeter. So you write last line, you write therefore the unknown side is, last line will be therefore the unknown side is 4 centimeter. Therefore the unknown side is 4 centimeter. Or you can write it centimeter, you can give unit if you face problem. Centimeter, there will be, simply put unit, there will be unit 4 centimeter, okay, directly you can write. So this is the end of this exercise. If you have any doubt, you can contact me. Thank you.